What's one thing your grandparents always say that makes you laugh?
When I was your age, I walked 5 miles to school, and don't forget your jacket, even if it's 100 degrees outside.
Every grandparent says that. What's the funniest thing your grandparents have ever said to you?
Grandma said, "I'm not old, I'm just a classic edition."
A classic edition? That's the best answer of the day. So tell us about your parents.
They're like Wi-Fi. I only notice how important they are when they stop working.
That's the funniest answer I've ever heard. What's the hardest thing about being 10 years old?
Pretending I didn't eat the snacks while the crumbs are still on my face.
If you could give your grandparents one funny award, what would it be?
Grandpa gets the world's loudest snooker trophy, and Grandma gets the remote control detective award because she always finds it in 2 seconds.
That's too accurate.
Be honest, who eats the last cookie at home?
I blame my little brother, even when he's not home.
That's the funniest confession I've heard today. If you could invent one new holiday, what would everyone celebrate?
National Nap Day. Everyone gets blankets, snacks, and nobody's allowed to wake you up.
I'd vote for that holiday right now.
Who's the funniest person in your family?
My dad. He says he's fixing things, but somehow we always end up calling someone else.
If your parents gave you one house rule to change, what would it be?
Bedtime. I sleep, then suddenly it's morning. I feel cheated.
If animals could talk, which one would be the funniest?
A chicken, because it would probably complain that humans keep stealing its eggs.
So, who's the boss at home, Grandpa or Grandma?
Grandma. Even Grandpa asks her for permission to sneeze.
I believe it!
What's your favorite subject in school?
Lunch.
Who's stricter at home, your mom or your dad?
My mom. Even the TV remote asks for her permission.
So tell us something funny about your grandparents.
My grandpa says he's only 25, but every time he stands up, his knees start applauding before everyone else does.
What's the hardest job in the world?
Trying to explain Wi-Fi to my grandma.
You got me there!
What's the hardest part about being 10?
Pretending my homework disappeared is harder than the homework.
What's the hardest thing about being 10 years old?
Pretending I don't know where the cookies disappeared.
What's the smartest excuse you've ever heard from a kid?
My friend said he couldn't do homework because pencil needed a mental health day.
If you could make one new rule for parents, what would it be?
Every time they say, "because I said so," they have to give me 5,000.
Do you think robots will become our best friends one
Day?
Maybe?
Only if they know how to share snacks.
So friendship depends on snacks.
Of course, even robots need good teamwork and pizza.
Rule number 1 for future robots, bring pizza. What is the funniest excuse you've ever used to avoid doing something?
I told my parents my homework was waiting for ration. It almost worked.
So, what's your biggest life goal?
To become rich enough so my mom stops saying, "We have food at home."
That's the most honest answer I've ever heard. What do you think people will do for fun in the future?
People will have amazing adventures.
Like what?
They will play video games where you can jump inside the game.
Wow!
But there will be one problem.
What problem?
Your mom will say, "Turn it off, you're playing too long."
Some things never change.
What do you think humans will be like 100 years from now?
I think humans will be smarter.
Smarter how?
They will have robot assistants, flying cars, and maybe a machine that tells you where you left your phone.
That'd be useful.
Yes, because humans will still lose their phones while holding them.
So, what's your biggest problem with society?
Adults keep saying, "When you're older, you'll understand." I'm starting to think.
What advice would you give to adults about the future?
I have 3 words.
What are they?
Listen, kids.
Why should adults listen to kids?
Because we have fresh ideas and know where the snacks are hidden.
So, what's the funniest thing you've ever done?
I hid the TV remote, then forgot where I put it. We all searched for 2 days. I guess
If you could fix one thing about the world, what would it be? Homework for adults too, so they stop asking if I finished mine. That's actually fair.
What do you think schools will be like in the future?
Schools will be very advanced.
What will be different?
No heavy backpacks, smart classroom.
Telepating teachers?
Yes, maybe teachers who bring the test pokers.
Future teachers will need that. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
The power to pause time so I can sleep 5 more minutes before school.
That might be the most useful superpower ever. What is the funniest thing your parents ever did before you went to school?
My dad packed my lunch, but he forgot the food and only packed a spoon.
A spoon-only lunch?
At least I was ready to eat.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Rich? Then I'll decide the job later.
What is the one thing you think adults don't understand about kids?
That when I say I cleaned my room, I mean I cleaned one small corner.
That explains a lot. What's the funniest rule your parents have at home?
Dad says no snacks before dinner. Then I catch him eating cookies in the kitchen 5 minutes later.
Parents always have a secret snack.
He even told me not to tell Mom.
If you could make one new rule for adults, what would it be?
Kids should be allowed to give parents homework.
I think we're all in trouble now.
If robots became teachers, what would happen? They'd give homework, then accidentally delete it.
If you could travel anywhere in the future, where would you go?
I would go to the moon.
The moon? What, a house on the...
House, yes, but prefer to check if the neighbors are quiet.
Neighbors?
Aliens, I don't want noisy during movie night.
She already has moon problems. So, what's the hardest part about being 10?
Pretending I don't know where the cookie disappeared to. Don't tell my mom.
If your mom became a comedian, what would her first joke be?
She'd say, I only go to the grocery store for one thing, then come home with 5 shopping bags.
Every shopping trip ever.
She still forgot the one thing she went to buy.
If you became famous tomorrow, what would you be famous for?
For being the world's fastest person to finish a snack.
A true legend. If you could invent one thing for the future, what would it be?
A robot that cleans my room.
That's your biggest invention? Your toys are asking for a vacation?
They deserve a break. They work harder than me.
What is the funniest thing your parents do?
They always say, I'm not tired, then fall asleep 5-minute.
Kids notice everything. Do you always finish your homework?
Of course. I finished thinking about it.
What's the hardest part about being a kid?
Pretending I'm asleep when my mom checks on me.
Okay, if you were the principal for one day, what would you change?
I'd make homework illegal.
What's the funniest thing your dad has ever tried to fix?
Our TV remote, he took it for hour, then Mom flipped it over and found the batteries running backwards.
A whole repair job for 2 batteries.
And Dad called it advanced flushing.
So, what was the funniest thing that happened on your first day of school?
I waited my teacher for 5 whole minutes. Then I realized she was just a cardboard poster.
No way! What do you think is the most important invention humans will create in the future?
A homework machine.
A homework machine?
Yeah, it finishes homework in 1 second.
That sounds dangerous.
No, because it'll also teach kids how to do it after it finishes.
Smart and responsible. What is the biggest problem in the world that you would fix?
I would fix slow internet.
Not climate change or world peace?
Those are important too, but if you ever try waiting 5 seconds for a video to load, that's a global...
She has a point. What is the funnest excuse you ever gave for being late to school?
I told my teacher I was late because my alarm clock needed more sleep.
What's the funniest thing your parents argue about?
Who forgot where they parked the car, even though they came together?
Now that's teamwork.
It happens every time.
Are you ever nervous before an exam?
No, the exam should be nervous. It has to face me.
What's your biggest life goal?
To become rich enough to buy my mom's phone charger, because somehow it's always missing.
What is the funniest thing you ever did when you thought nobody was watching at school?
I was practicing my superhero pose in the hallway, but my teacher by and asked if I was stuck.
Your secret powers were discovered.
I was saving the school!
If you were the leader for one day, what would you do?
First, I would make one new rule.
What rule?
Everyone must have a 5-minute dance every morning.
A dance party?
How people are nice to people, and nobody can be angry while doing it.
I think we need this rule. If you could live anywhere besides Earth, where would you go?
The moon, because my little brother can't reach me there.
Your brother is watching this! All right, what's the funniest thing you accidentally said to your teacher?
I meant to say good morning, but I accidentally said good night, then I yawned.
On your first day, that's perfect! What's one thing adults do that makes absolutely no sense?
They tell us not to play our food, then spend 5 minutes taking pictures of theirs.
What's the funniest rule you'd make if you were president of the world? Every Friday, ice cream replaces vegetables.
Do you enjoy reading books?
Absolutely, especially the last page. That's where all the answers are.
If your dad had a superhero name, what would it be?
Captain, did you turn off the lights? Because he checks every room twice.
That is so accurate.
So what do you think life will be like in 2050? Easy. My AI will attend meetings, my robot will do my laundry, and I'll still be hitting remind me tomorrow on my software updates. Honestly, that's probably true.
You could send one message to people in the future, what would you say?
I would say,
What?
be kind, protect the planet, and never forget your Y password.
Your Wi-Fi word?
Yes, world peace is important, but nobody's happy when the internet stops.
A future leader with priorities.
What's the funniest thing your parents have ever done?
One morning, Dad spent 10 minutes looking everywhere for his glasses. Then Mom pointed out they were on top of his head the whole time.
That's priceless.